For our independent reading project, I read the book Hatchet by Gary Paulson. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the book. In the beginning, Brian's mom was driving him to the airport because he was flying to Canada to see his dad. On the way to the airport, his mom gave him a hatchet to use with his dad in the woods. When I started reading the book, I was not that interested because the real action was not happening yet. Brian has to go see his dad because his parents are divorced, so they don't live together. Then once Brian was on the plane, he started noticing that the pilot was having some strange behaviors. Then Brian realized that the pilot was having a heart attack. Then the next thing he knew, he was gasping for air, trying to stay alive. Suddenly, he saw that he was in the middle of the Canadian woods with the plane sinking under the lake and the pilot dead. At this part of the book, I was really enjoying and getting into it. I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite scenes from the book, reenacted by me, Lev, playing the role of Brian Robeson.
So my first favorite scene from the book was when Brian caught his first bird and got his first meat. And so what happened was Brian was sort of struggling to get food, and he was just eating fish and berries in the beginning. But then once he realized that he could get close up to birds and shoot them with bow and arrows and eat them, he started getting more hope. And so I'm going to show you my favorite scene, which is when Brian catches his first bird. First bird. Another one of my favorite scenes is when Brian first got fire. And so what happened was he really had to figure out how to make a good fire and how to get sparks and get a fire going. And so what he was trying is to just hit the hatchet against rocks and get sparks, and then trying to get twigs and grass to light onto that. But that wasn't working. So then what he tried is to put all the stuff on top of the rock and then hit it. And then after that, he finally got fire, and the fire became his his friend and his protector. Yes, I've got it. I've got fire. I've got fire. Hello, fire. Another one of my favorite scenes is when Brian got attacked by a moose. So what was happening is there was a big storm and a big hurricane, that's what he called it. And so all these trees got knocked down, he got super worried. So then the next morning, he felt a little better because it was a little more dry. And then something very bad happened, which was a moose came and attacked him. And we had a hard time getting a wild animal for this, but we tried. In the end, I was really enjoying the book, and I really recommend this book to anybody who loves natures and outdoors books. And if you're wondering, yes, there is a second part, which is called Brian Winter, and I'm definitely going to read it. Bye, Moose!